What's up, guys? Welcome back. Goku, God of Destruction. This would be cool. This is definitely a fan art. Not sure who originally did it, but there's loads of them. He's that Dragon Ball hacky fan thing. Hakai or hacky? I'm not really sure how to say it. So, let's draw it, because I can't speak properly. Landscape page, pencil eraser. Hit pause if I go too fast. You can't talk, just draw. Center point about here. His eyes out center, maybe a little bit higher, I'd say. So we'll start with that W frown that Dragon Ball characters have in the middle of their nose. So just this sort of W. It can be sort of flat or round. You know, you could do it kind of square-like or roundy. So it's up to you, really. But it's basically just this W. And the eyebrows come out from there. A tick line, or a check mark, as some people like to call it. Up and down like that, right? And then it has a square end. And then it curves back down. And it gets thinner all the way down to there. Same thing on the other side, basically. Curve. I'll line up this way. Down the other side. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. Square end. And then we bring it back down. In the fan arts, the eyes can be a little bit different. Let's draw them not quite the same. And then hatching lines on the end of the eye. Basically, that's how you draw Dragon Ball eyes. Well, sometimes there can be these frown lines. That's how you draw Dragon Ball eyebrows, should I say. Then the eyes. They give them real thin eyes in this one. It's really cool. We go a small line, a long line, and then you curve it that way. You do the same pretty much over here. Long line, small line, long line, and then curved cheek line there. And then his iris, semicircle or half circle there, and the pupil in the middle, black, like so. And you do the same thing on the other side. And then pupil just looking up from under the eyebrow. So cheek marks, pretty common in Dragon Ball. It's like these hatching lines on his cheeks. And then they give him like a frown line, but it's what way would I do this? So we go, they do it different. Go this way. Yeah, it's gonna look like just like that. And then maybe like a wrinkle or two. So his nose then, so kind of like not bang in the center, kind of right of center. We're gonna do this sort of fish hook sort of shape, right? Comes around, down, up to there. And then they always draw in the shadow, right? So it goes down around the outside, and up that way. And then his mouth is always really close to his nose. And to get him looking real grumpy, you just go across and down the edges. And there's always some like hatching underneath his bottom lip. So Goku, as God of Destruction, is not a happy camper. And then his chin, square, just there. And like rough proportions is pupil to nose, bottom of the nose, about the same as nose to chin. So here to here and here to here are about the same, see? Boom, boom, And normally, like, nose to the bottom lip, say the shadow is the same as bottom lip to chin, but it's kind of a bit longer in this one, which is fine. He can have a longer chin or shorter chin. So I'd say halfway is just below the bottom lip, between the nose and the chin. And then we go for the jaw. So just out to the edge of the eye there, you know, across from the nose, mouth area. So underneath the corner of the eye, across from the like very bottom of his nose, top lip, kind of. Do the same over here. So we're aiming for this spot, like that. So you're right underneath, sort of the edge of his eye, and across from his nose, mouth, top lip part. And then up the side of his face, change direction, go up towards the eyebrow. Up there. Go past in the eyebrow. And we can see his sideburn just kind of here. Not so much on this side. Maybe just goes underneath hair on that side. So we got hair spikes that kind of covers ears a little bit, right? So say there's one here, and they come down across his fringe, his head. Standard, but a little bit different than the manga, like the official series. It's not like completely the same. They're kind of like a bit more roundy or something. Like a single strand of hair there. And one more on this side. And then his ears come out from under there. And ear line inside. Easiest way is this letter J kind of thing. So it's just like this sort of curved line there, and you can add little bumps and curves and stuff on that. So we've got another hair spike now coming out here. And then standard sort of Goku hair, then, you know, he's got like 4 or 5 on this side and 3 on this side. So, well, it varies, but come out from behind his neck first. So we'll just do his neck muscles real wide there. And then we start with the small spikes on this side. Gradually, of course, getting bigger. The 3 on their own sort of sticking this way. And then you have that round part, you know, for the sort of flat part of his head, like that. And then you have the bigger spikes that go all the way around to the neck on this side. So we'll go like a big one here. Might go right off the top of my page. It does, and back down. And then another one going that way, and then we'll bring it back into there, and we'll keep going all the way down, right? And they will eventually get quite small, so we're getting smaller now, and then a real small one just there. And then you can have like little single lines sticking off. So what I got to do then is add texture to all these. So you just like follow each sort of hair spike, adding texture, lines, curving, like so. And you can add more, of course, or less. So that's his head. Now, so that God of Destruction plate that they wear, and then there's some anatomy, right? So say like trapezius, quite high up, right? Neck muscle there and there. And then this plate goes around like that. And then it has like a top part, so like, you know, coming over his shoulder. And then it curves around again, just bigger. So it goes around, we'll connect it here. And I can just tidy that up, it went off track. Okay, so a little bit of detail on these. Edge line, just follow your sort of shape around, like so, and then here. And then there's a little sort of purple or red. So it's like, it goes black, red, black, red. And then there's an orange circle here. And we'll do the same on this side. Black. Where's that red? Well, it doesn't matter really. Red, black, red, like so. And then we got some anatomy inside here, right? So we got like his chest muscles coming across here. Same on this side. And then his neck goes into there. Another neck muscle here. Adam's apple. And there's like some extra sort of neck muscles and stuff here. Okay. So Goku's shoulders are big. So big basketball like shape, right? Deltoid muscles, you could have like front and back, kind of like 3 sections. I mean, you do the same pretty much on this side. This is chest. Actually, his chest comes across way underneath, sort of. So right, so his chest muscles are kind of like just coming underneath here. And then we have tricep, right? But it's got this golden ring coming around, and the bicep will be, goes into his armpit basically, like up there. Your bicep, your chest, and your shoulder all combine into the one area in your armpit. They all connect together, basically. He's got these golden things around his arm. And the bicep will keep going down that way. And the tricep goes in and off down that way. So I have seen his arms drawn bigger. Sometimes in the manga, actually, they're not as big at all. You know, so it's kind of personal preference what way you like to do them. Then we got some abs in here. Diaphragm and abdominal muscles. Right, and then you could add aura, so we will. So we'll just go with the blue sort of liquid-like. coming around. And it's kind of like glowing blue sort of a thing. So, Goku, God of Destruction. Cool fan version. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.